We have a special guest drop in right now. Let's go do a few minutes. You've seen him on Viceland. Give it up for the hilarious Kevin O'Brien, everyone.
You go for your Hubs games, everybody, one more time. So fun. So happy to be in Philly and visiting from New York City. Like most comedians in New York City, I'm also a dog walker with a college education, because I'd rather touch shit from a dog than take shit from a person at this point in my life. A couple gig economy employees know what I'm talking about. I love being a dog walker. It's a very easy job, but I had told a nightmare scenario a couple weeks ago. I was walking this giant German Shepherd, and we walked past this elderly black man. The dog just immediately started aggressively barking at this guy. And he goes, "Yo, is that dog racist?" I go, "No, but his owner obviously is." And then I just kept walking. And then when I got to the end of the block, it dawned on me that I didn't tell him I wasn't the dog. As far as this guy knows, I'm just the most insecure racist walking around town. How dare you call my dog racist? I'm the racist, sir. Who's walking who here? People tell me, too, that doesn't make any sense. Dogs can't be racist. They're colorblind. They only see in black and white. I'm like, yeah, like a racist would. The only two colors racists are ever talking about. I haven't always been such a big city boy. I grew up in a small town. My younger brother lives back in our hometown. My younger brother's a father now. Who let that happen? How is that allowed? This is the same guy who sucked on a bulldog's nipple on a dare. What's he going to be daring those kids to do? But I have two nephews now. They're both under 4 years old, so I'm getting all the kisses, and now it's still socially appropriate. I got to get a lifetime worth of kisses into a very small window. And when does that close? Do we know? What's the cutoff? When am I supposed to stop kissing these boys? I'm going with 18, because that's the legal age of consent, and I hope by then they're into it. We just keep this thing going for the rest of my life. Even on my deathbed, I'm like, pucker up. Yeah, my lips are chapped, but this is my last one. I'm not a creepy uncle. Don't let that last joke fool you. I am not a creepy uncle. I'm a very cool uncle. If anything, the kids are creeps. Have you been around a 3-year-old recently? You have to tell them to stop staring constantly, just all day long. Like last time I was hanging out with my nephew, he came up to me and was like, "Uncle Kevin, you want to watch me take a bath?" Like, why do you want me to watch you take a bath, you little creep? And then I watched him take a bath. I do literally anything to make these boys happy. Alright, thanks for sticking with me through that joke. Difficult. My parents still live back in my hometown. My parents have been divorced for 10 years now, but they still live on the same street because keep your enemies close. Not close enough to share a bed, but close enough that neither one of them ever moves on. I had a different upbringing. My mom is a cop and my dad is a social worker, so my parents were gender fluid before any of us knew that was the thing. My mom's a dad, my dad's a mom. My mom was a very stoic, steely person, and my dad would have breastfed if he could. I'm surprised he hasn't developed an apparatus at this point. It's like, I want to know what it feels like to nurture. My dad's a very Catholic guy as well, super Catholic. This past holiday season, my dad told me he wanted to become a priest, which I thought was a pretty old school way of coming out. What? It's true. It's a different world now. Both his parents are dead. It's like, come on out already. Be who you gotta be, Dad. I'd rather have a gay dad than a dad who's a priest. That'd be easier to explain to people. When I tell people I have a dad who's a priest, I have a 20-minute conversation about a religion that I don't even believe in anymore. But I tell people I have a gay dad, they're like, "Oh yeah, my buddy Kyler got one of those last week. Where's everybody getting all these gay dads all of a sudden?" So hip and trendy. I've also been told I have a narc face. It's true, I know. I have a narc face, it's fine. Even when I try and grow a beard, I just look like a rookie cop going undercover and nobody's buying it. Just like, "Hey fellas, can I get some of the weed from you?" I love having a narc face. I'm not a narc, but I got the face for it, so we got in so much trouble in my life. When I was in college, I'd be at a house party, the cops would show up, I go from party goer to concerned citizen like that. I just set down my red Solo cup, step on the sidewalk, and be like, "Oh, thank you guys so much for showing up. These kids are getting out of control." If I'd really want to sell it, I'd take off my pants, run out my underwear. It's like, "I called you 40 minutes ago, I got work in the morning, goddammit!" One time I got pulled over by a cop. He'd asked me if I'd been drinking. I said yes, and then he just let me go. I have such a narc face. I narked to myself and got away with it. That is a powerful narc face. All right, it's my time, everybody. I have to drop it in. My name's Kevin O'Brien. Have a great night. Thank you so much. Enjoy your